Welcome guys to another DMZ video. This video is not the usual type, it's a bit of a kind of a bash against Call of Duty DMZ. I know a lot of other people are getting a bit pissed off with some of the aspects of the game. So just a kind of a pre-warning that if you don't want to watch the video like that, then don't watch it. Otherwise, if you are semi-interested or you feel the same way about the game, it's just a bit too difficult, and some aspects of what other players are doing is making it a bit crap. And we are talking about solos more than teams. Obviously, if you're in a team, you've kind of got a bit more of an advantage. But as a solo player, it's just really ridiculous at the minute. Just kind of a bit of background about this clip that you're watching. I've started empty-handed. I always do that with a lot of my games, just purely because I feel you get more from it. Well, I do personally. You start empty and you're picking up as you go along and you've got to fight. That survival side of it is more appealing to me. But as you do, you kind of have to be a bit more aware of what enemies you're going up against as well. You can't just go running in and gunning. The AI is one of the biggest annoyances. And I know obviously in Season 2 it's supposed to get looked at, and I hope it does. You'll see in this video the way AI just knows you're there before you even show your face. Or like there's a point where in this video where I jump up on a wall, and the moment my head is up there, and I'm like 50-60 meters from these AI, I'm above them by like 3 floors, and straight away, bang, they're shooting at me. It's so frustrating in that aspect. I'll quickly show you a clip of the AI before we get into this video. So when you look here, I'm just about to freeze the frame here, and you can't see any oppo. There's no one there, no one at all. It's completely invisible. And I get absolutely beamed. What is this, Rambo bush? So I've slowed it down for you. Still no one there, still no one there, dead. Mid-frame of that, no one there. So we're back to the gameplay for this video, and you can see that I'm taking out the main hostage holder, being able to defuse the bomb. I fought my way through a good 15-20 minute match so far to get to this point. And that's a lot of heavies to fight through. Grenade nearly knocks me down. I've got a free plater by this point, so I've been quite lucky. Which again, for a solo game is pretty difficult to get, unless you know where you're looking. And even then, I've gone to some places which should be full of loot, and the game's just spawned me into boxes that are full of lethals, you know. So if you've played a lot of solo, you'd understand this point. Obviously using a lot of the techniques and tricks of the game to shoot through the glass before I storm in. That's the only plus side to the AI being that thick, that they don't burst out of a door on you. And really, you know, by this point I'm thinking, right, I've got a guy, I know I've got my car, I've got it parked up to one side. So I can run around, jump into my vehicle. So I know that I can park it up to the wall, go and grab the hostage, throw him on top of the vehicle. It's all planned, it's all working out. So as I dump him down on top of the vehicle, I jump in, I know where I'm going to be going. So this is the main bit. We're coming up to the evac, this is where I made my mistake. I didn't check my areas, my 6, didn't check the helicopter to see if anyone's there. The vehicle starts rolling away from me for no reason, and that's 3 plates gone in not even 2 seconds. Because I've got a 3-man team, fully heavied up, all 3 platers, got their modified guns, you name it, just beamed me out. I didn't even bother to go back and loot my bag. So I know I made mistakes. I'm going to replay that bit again. So obviously I know coming over this hill I should have stopped the vehicle on the hill, checked the areas, any snipers, anyone hanging around, whether there's anyone on, I can see them through the windows. So if I pause that here quickly, you can see that I've got a 3-player. Now if I play that in real time, we've got a clock on the screen. It takes just over a second, literally a second and a couple of milliseconds to put me down. And I'm done, that's it. Game over for me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So yeah, sure, you may be sitting there going, well, Drake, you didn't check the helicopter first before you drove in. You didn't go on a hill and check out your area surrounding. You didn't do anything to try and help yourself. Yeah, I agree. It's a learning curve. You win some, you lose some, and I'm not denying that fact. The problem that I'm finding in Call of Duty after doing so many solos is that the game, matchmaking wise, is completely outnumbered for solos. Like, you go in, if it was one person on that helicopter, fair enough, I'd put my hand up and go, yeah, that was my fault, which I am anyway. But for it to be a 3-man team, to just basically roast someone like that, it's just, what is the point or reason for you to play DMZ as a solo? Like, what is the valid reason to load into the game after all of that loading, running around for 15 minutes, gathering all your resources, to inevitably, even if I did check all my areas, I did see that as a 3-man, and I've got to wait for the helicopter. That helicopter's going to be there. They're going to be waiting. They know that someone's coming to finish the mission. So I've then got to try on my own with what resources I've got, with a 3-player, limited bit vests, ammo, take on a 3 team, which are probably beefed up, probably got all their guns with all their mods. It's just not feasible. Like, yeah, sure, somebody could say, oh, but all these YouTube players that are on with their perfect aim, that can somehow aim at someone before they even come around the corner, or the console players with the snappable controls that they've got. You know, I'm not making excuses, it's fact. It's well known. It's documented thanks to YouTube and streams. How is this game fair enough for people to jump on as solo? And that's what's annoying me. That's, you know, I'm not going to deny it. I'm annoyed by that. It's such a good game. It's such good fun to jump in and know that, oh, you could come up against a human oppo, or you're just going to play against loads of AI that are overpowered, but there is ways to defeat him. I defeated a Jug the other day on my own in a solo, took him down, got the weapons case, made my way around to an evac, was overrun by human oppo, so I managed to get in a vehicle, run away, replate it up, got some ammo, got to another evac point, or evac, I call him evac, exfils, and literally just as the helicopter was coming in, team stormed me, group of 3, there was nothing I could do, just got overrun, completely annihilated. They took the case and fucked off. Again, another prime example. There is nothing there for a solo player to enjoy this game. There's nothing. You're not getting anything out of it. You're constantly getting shot to shit and overpowered. You will never have any decent perk streaks or perk runs. Sure, you could try and make friends, but you know, for some of us, we're not social enough like that. The aspect of doing solo is the challenge of solo, but it's just match-made. The matchmaking is completely wrong for the game. You shouldn't be, as a solo with no perks, albeit under 3 perks, put in a game of people that have everything. It's just ridiculous. That's like me saying your life depends on going and run 100 meters, and then you turn up and Usain Bolt's standing next to you. It's just, you know, you're not going to win. You know you're not going to get there. Anyway, mini rant over. I am enjoying the game. I hope you've been enjoying the content I bring to the channel other than this video. Obviously, I'm not expecting you to like it, unless you want to like the basis that you agree with my point. And let's see what Season 2 brings. I'm looking forward to it. It's a couple of days now. Like, what, 6-7 days? I'll probably carry on playing this for the time being. I'm getting a bit frustrated and bored of it, to be honest with you, at the moment, the way it is. Yeah. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it this far, guys, put in the comments below your thoughts, and I'll catch you in the next one. Drayke out.